Hello, Black people. I know that it is a bit early out there where you guys are at. Most of you who watch me are in the States, so I think it's like, I don't know, like 10 a.m. something. But it's Sunday, so some of you may or may not have to go to work on Monday, may or may not went out on Saturday, even though it's Corona. So, I think you might be in the house. So I decided to go ahead and do a live. Yeah, I haven't done a live in a while, so I figured I'd do a live and just kind of talk about some of the very interesting questions that I get. Talk about my land video that got people riled up and threatening me and acting a donkey. So I'm just amazed by the reaction, to be perfectly honest. But if you're here, please say something so that I know that you're here. I'm going to try to go on YouTube right now so I can pull out some of these questions that people have been hitting me with on various videos so that, we can just talk about some of those things. Let me go ahead and try to do that. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. I'm good. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And, oh, you guys are starting your week, right? Yeah, it's the beginning of the week over there in Dubai. So thank you for joining. Welcome. Yeah, girl, they threatened me. Some of the more insinuatory, I think that's how you say the word. Some of the comments I just had to delete. Many are still up there because, I want the positive and the negative so you guys can see what people are talking about. But yeah, interesting. Hi, April. Thank you for joining. Oh, you're over there in Nevada and Vegas. Mojave Desert. Yes, Queen. Welcome. Yeah, I think, April, girl, I think you left me that super long comment that one time. And I was like, girl, it's long. I think so because I'm looking at your avatar. Hi, Gary. Hi, V Cooper 52. Welcome, you guys. Welcome those who are inside of this live but haven't made yourself known. I appreciate you all joining. I see an immediate question that's all in caps. Bruh, when you put everything in caps like that, it looks like you're yelling at me, and I don't really like that. But at the same time, I'm going to definitely acknowledge it. And it says, I want to know about health insurance. Yes. I want to know about health insurance. I mean, gotta love Americans. Just jump right into it. Let's see what else is here. Hello, Lacia. You just posted a video located in Waja. Where is that located in relation to Accra? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I have all my videos scheduled out, and I almost forgot about that video posted. That particular, that's the one bedroom. So yeah, that particular apartment is located about 7 minutes walking from West Hills Mall. It's not that far. There's actually neighborhoods around that area. And that is about maybe 35 minutes from Central Cross, put it that way, by car. And not by Trotro or anything like that. And I'm not considering like massive traffic. So a typical ride would be maybe about 35 minutes. Maybe quicker, maybe longer, depending on traffic. Is there health insurance? Health insurance, the way you know it, does not exist here. They're trying to do a national health insurance scheme here for Ghanaian citizens, and it's still rudimentary. They're still trying to figure out how to do it properly, how to get providers to get on board and not like double charge people. So it's not, health insurance is not like you may think. And depending on where you are in the world, health insurance that you all have in the US is garbage compared to the kind of health insurance that they have in, let's say, Germany. It's just, it's different. So it's different in, not the best way. So anyway, because people jump right into asking me questions, I went ahead and started talking, but this is open discussion, so I will be answering questions. I'm also trying to look at the comments that people left on my different videos and answer some of those questions as well, because I feel like maybe it'd be better just to answer some of those questions in a live than trying to respond to each one when a lot of those questions are repetitive. Okay, let's see what else we have. Bermuda, yes! Thank you for joining me from the Caribbean. Wow, I hope you're keeping safe out there. I know there's like hurricanes in the Caribbean and in the Florida region, so I hope you all are keeping safe if you're in the path of the storm. Liza Biddy, you are entitled to your thoughts. People need to stop. Yeah, girl, it's I tell you, the more people threaten me, the more they bully me, the more they say all these disparaging things to me, is the more that I think that my thoughts are not just thoughts, but I'm actually right. Because you wouldn't be trying to defend or to deflect in such profound ways if everything was on the up and up. I mean, I'm just saying. That's my little 2 cents. But yeah, you know, please. People don't, okay, so Veins of African Blood, welcome. Jackie C, welcome. Kananmaluwe, I probably got that wrong, forgive me. Kayo, I already shouted out to you. Welcome all, welcome you guys who are in the background just, you know, watching from afar on the internets and not wanting to join and let me give a shout out to you. All you have to do is just say hey in the comments, I'll give a shout out to you. Anyway, guys, please like, I'd appreciate that. I haven't done a live in 2 weeks. I have a hard time with these lives, like because I'm getting more, you know, organized with my schedules when it comes to video content for YouTube. And I have everything pre-recorded for the month of August, all scheduled to go out on Tuesday, Thursdays, and occasionally on Sunday where I will post the property. I will not be doing any, I won't be doing too many lives. But I figured I'll come on and do this live just to talk about a few things and get you all ready for the upcoming, what do I call this? Upcoming group call for BlackUnicorn Academy. That's coming up in April. I think it's April 14th, a Saturday. But I haven't decided if I'm going to open it up to non-Academy members because we have a good amount of Academy members and it's growing. And if I let too many people in, we won't be able to have a good discussion. Like the first time was fantastic. So I want to be able to keep it intimate. And those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, just go to theblackunicorn.org and look at the Black Unicorn Academy and you can learn some more about it. I see a question here. I'm going to go ahead and look at this question. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. I had it. Bro, you said something to me and I just jumped off of it. Let me go back to it real quick. People don't like their corruption to be so exposed, but keep doing your thing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so let me go back down. Guys, when you're doing lives on your own and no one's talking to you, it is the weirdest feeling. And I know a lot of YouTubers do this with like, they just be flowing. But for me, it's super bizarre. And I know, you know, my diehards got used to me saying this, but I still have not gotten used to these lives. That's why I be drinking half the time because I can be like, this is crazy. It's hard. Okay, I believe you will have to purchase your own international insurance. So guys, health insurance in Africa, you know what? It would probably be, I don't know if I want to say you should purchase your international health insurance, but I will say thank you, April, because that definitely is an option. Will it be adhered to? Will it have value? Will it save your life if something happens? That remains to be seen. I don't know. I can't speak to it. I don't have it. For me, if something happens, I'm going to pay cash out of pocket up front to get treated. And that's basically how things work here. You pay just cash up front when something happens to be treated. And that's just the end of it. How can we set up a one-on-one with you on the website? So a one-on-one as in you want consulting for a home or land, or a one-on-one as if you are looking for some type of business coaching or technical coaching? Give me the difference there because I've been thinking about doing one-on-one coaching as well. So I just need to know what you mean, Elizabeth. Help me out and then I can answer that. Ghana 100% has doctors. No one's saying Ghana doesn't have doctors. All the African countries have doctors. Ghana has doctors, great hospitals, amazing pharmacists. Let me tell you now, okay, because I had malaria a couple times and some other issues that I need to go to a pharmacist. And these pharmacists aren't just pharmacists. They remind me of nurse practitioners. They are, you go to the real ones now, but they are 100% on point. So I'm not trying to disparage in any way Ghanaian healthcare system, but it's a known fact that there's a lot more that needs to be done, not here only in Ghana, but in Africa. And then as people come back from the diaspora with these medical skills, they can help to build up this particular sector so that we all can be in good health and have access to doctors when we need them and where we need them, not just in the crowd, because that's where you find most of the doctors. And it's not just here in the crowd, they need to be everywhere. Okay, so because you guys are asking questions, it's throwing me off from reading the ones that are coming to me. There was one question I did want to talk about that someone had asked on one of the videos that I think I read it today, and he had asked something about the value of land. Is it the same here in Ghana versus Gambia versus Rwanda versus Botswana versus Ethiopia? To me, that question is like saying, is land cost the same in England, in France, in America, in Canada? It's just too all over the place, right? Because Africa is a continent, yes, not a country. So there's individual countries inside of the continent, all unique to itself, period. So land prices in Gambia may be cheaper than land prices in Ghana, depending on the region of Ghana that you're in, right? I don't know. I don't live in Gambia, and none of my business workings are in the Gambia. So I can't answer the price or compare the countries. And I wouldn't compare the countries because each African country has its own culture. And it's unique to itself. And that's the beauty of Africa. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love your spirit and honesty, sis. I appreciate that. Guys, if you're in here, please let yourself be known to me so I can give a shout out to all the new people that just joined. If you're watching, please like the video. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. EK NI77, welcome, girl. Welcome, queen. Let's see. April, I gave a shout out to you. 4 Black Righteous Folks. I love that name. It's long as hell, but I love it. That is so nice. Welcome. Kituko X, Nimrom, welcome. Bruce, D, DC, Digilo. You know I be going through the motions with your name every time, so don't hate me. Chris Law, welcome. Thank you, Chris, for getting that super chat started. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I gotta take a drink. Sometimes you need a little Guinness. So thank you for that. Thank you. You know, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever people say Grand Rising to me, I have no idea what the hell that means. So I think I might just be old. Y'all, your girl birthday, official day is tomorrow, and I am definitely another year older with grown ass kids. So yes, don't hate me. Just tell me what it means. Just like when my kids would always text me WYD. I'd be like, what the hell is a WYD? You mean WTF? They'd be like, Mom, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, okay, yes. So don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Okay. It is definitely Leo season, which is why, you know, I be speaking truth to power and people hate me for it. Y'all, they be really hating me for it. What's up, everybody? Okay, please give me more questions so that we can go through them. I would look at my phone, but I feel if I'm sitting here looking at my phone where you guys are watching me live, that's just like rude, even though you're not talking to me. So give me some questions. If you don't have any, I will just jump in and look for questions on the videos. I have a lot of different questions from the various videos I've created. Hello, fam. I do think an apology in order. For what? Who you want to apologize to me? I accept your apology for being stupid enough to ask me that. Apologize for what? Girl, bye. Get your life. You think apologies are over. Okay, so the haters, the trolls, the people that have been threatening me, the people that have been bullying me, I'm pretty sure they're about to come up on here, and I'm gonna try to hold my temper because I'm agitated by the fact that you would be so ignorant. At the same time, I might have to hold my laughter because I think it's comical that you have to defend in such a hard way by the land video that I put out, because I think those of you who've actually watched the video in full understand what I was saying versus those who only watched the first 5-7 minutes. You can't get it for something that short. So, you know, to each his own, my boo, to each his own. How do we make connections with locals to get help locating people to employ? This is a great question, something that those of us in the academy definitely talk about and will continue to talk about as we talk about business. The short answer is you need to be on the ground, period. You need to be on the ground talking to people, and that's the simplest way I can put it. Ghana, Africa, people thrive off of real relationships, not just these digital type of online communication. Real digital relationships is everything, and who you know matters. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. That's a good answer as well. From April, build relationships with Ghanaians, learn the language. It will take time to learn the language because it's completely different than English, but everyone's your teacher. So you're gonna learn it phrase by phrase. And then some of you might just boom, boom, out the back, just learn all of it. I'm a bit slower with that, so I learn phrase by phrase, but everybody's my teacher, so I just love it. The diaspora loves you and we're coming home. I love that. I can't wait to see you guys come back. Long as you know what you're getting into and that you can come back to stay and not just come back and immediately go back to wherever you're coming from, but stay and grow and thrive. I absolutely can't wait. I love that, which is why I created the BlackUnicorn Academy, just to make sure that people get here, hit the ground running, know what they're getting into, and can be able to manage their expectations and adjust, you know? So let's see what's here. How do Ghanaians deal with American Blacks? Do they frown on us when we don't act like them? What is IJS? How many times I got to tell y'all about acronyms? I don't know what they mean. We are from a different culture. How do we bridge the gap? First off, you are going to be treated like a foreigner simply because you're not from here, right? So you're treated well. And I you know, some people might get mad at me, but you're treated with a great sense of esteem and admiration. They are going to just be happy to talk to you and to welcome you and embrace you. Now, when you have people trying to hustle, yeah, of course. But the majority of the people are going to treat you like, wow, like you're coming from all the way from over there and you're Black like me. Like, take me with you. You're going to hear a lot of take me with you. Can I go back with you? You know, that's a lot that they don't understand what's really happening on the ground, like in places like the US. But there's no issue. Now, you might see issues with Black Americans and Africans, Americans, which is hard to say, but I mean, you know what I mean. In the States, I didn't really go through that too much, but I know it's there. You don't have any of these issues here unless you have, because I've experienced this once or twice here, which I thought was interesting. Unless you have a Ghanaian who has lived abroad for a while, and then they come back with this thought process that is very counterproductive and negative towards other Black people from the US. You know, they're outlier. So what? Other than that, it's all good. There's going to be no issues. People will love you. I mean, I'm just saying. Ghanaians are very warm, receptive people. And when people say that, that's like a true statement. Like if someone fell down or tripped when they were walking, people don't even laugh. They get immediately concerned and be like, oh, sorry, and they're all trying to help you. You know, where in the States, you trip or fall, somebody's going to bust out laughing at you, probably filming on their phone before they make sure you're okay. That tells you the difference. So it's a different culture in a great way. So guys, if you're in here, please like it. All of you who just joined the chat, thank you so much. I see a lot of new names. I appreciate you all. If I haven't called out your name, please know that I see you. I appreciate you. Somebody just gave me a super chat. As soon as I figure out who you are, I'm about to shout you out, boo. But I don't know who you are yet because I'm scrolling down these comments. Thank you, Hoodcook69. Peace, sis. I think your vibration is on 100. Don't worry about the haters. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Chris, I think I said thank you for the super chat. Oh yeah, I took a drink on it, baby. Thank you very much. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see. Let's go down. I will not repeat nor acknowledge any disrespectful comments towards the president of Ghana. For what? You got a crazy cracker running the U.S. who's getting everybody sick. You can't even speak on nobody president right now. Y'all need to quit. Anyway, so let's see. Okay, EKNI77. Okay, you were talking to someone else. Okay, no problem. Thank you. April, you're coming to visit. That's fantastic. I understand your views. I hope when you visit, though, you have a wonderful time, and then you can reassess how you feel about being here. Please, y'all, like it. You know, to be honest, I can't even see the likes, but I say like it because you're in here. Obviously, you guys are interested in what I'm saying, so I appreciate that. Okay, let's go back to what other questions there are. Welcome all y'all who just joined. Please forgive me if I didn't say out your names, but I see you here in the chat and I appreciate you. Those of you who are watching through the internets and don't want to join the chat or just can't because of the device you're on, no worries. Thank you guys so much. My new subscribers, because you know your girl hit 5,000, right? You know the girl hit 5,000 and shit. So I love it. But all of those of you who just subscribed or new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the Black Unicorn families. All my ride or dies, y'all got my back. I appreciate you guys so much because when those hateful messages come through, those threatening messages come through, those bullying messages come through, I just go back to them positive ones and be like, okay, all right, yes, yes, and keep it moving. Okay, question, what is internet like there? Is it stable in all areas? No, just like it's not stable in all areas of the United States. Because y'all know dang on well, you can go to certain places in the States and ain't getting no reception. And you can go places in Chicago flat out where your internet is going to be slow like dial-up compared to go down the street where the white folks live and they got high-speed internet. You got the same thing happening right here in Ghana. So you have broadband internet as well, fiber optic cables. You have internet that you can get here through your phone provider, but it's not set up where you're paying for that internet monthly and getting like this data. You prepay for everything here and data credits, and then it'll let you be able to use the internet. I'm using the internet right now that way. So, you know, it works, okay? Let's see. For more information about how to adjust in Ghana, about business in Ghana, living in Ghana, very, very specific issues, I go through all this in Black Unicorn Academy. That's where I put my content that I do not put on YouTube, because y'all saw when I put real shit on YouTube, these sucker ass suckers be coming for me. And, you know, I don't got time. I really don't got time because I'm trying to build, and I don't, you know, you keep your negative nonsense to yourself. So, and even though people think I'm negative, I'm just telling you truth. But if you're interested in joining the academy, go to theblackunicorn.org, like you see on your screen, and look up the Black Unicorn Academy on the navigation bar, and then you see information about the academy. Okay. Two-part question. Hey, Forever Homes, welcome. If we are to build Africa to our desires, do you think our intellectuals, i.e. our scientists, engineers, IT, innovators, educators, etc., have major role to play? Yes, absolutely. I think that Ghanaians who hold these skill sets are essential, because someone from the diaspora can't come over and say how to solve an African problem if you don't understand the issues Africans have to face on an everyday basis. For instance, online learning, which I think is not good here. It's not good for a reason. And there are some innovators that are doing things that are amazing, like this company called Asanka, and not the bowl with the grinder, but the company is called Asanka. And what they do is that they created a device, basically a hard drive, that has the educational modules for each child based on grade level on there, and you don't have to have access to the internet to access the material. You just need access to a computer. I think you also can do it on your phone, and you can get the information that way directly from the device. That's solving the African problem using technologists and educators together to come up with a piece of technology to help people who don't have access to the internet to be able to still do learning to keep up with their studies and not fall behind. And it's definitely being used in smaller cities and more rural areas. That's amazing. So you can't really build Africa without Africans. Like, that is insane to me. And then sometimes when people try to compare me with other YouTubers, I really get pissed off about that. Just because I'm a Black American, just because I say a couple cuss words, and just because, you know, I just be like, you know, Black girl, you know, y'all want to compare me. But I'm not going to disparage Ghanaians. I'm not going to disparage Africans. I appreciate the culture. I appreciate the people. I appreciate each and every country inside of the continent. And why? Because my ancestors came from here. Carrying things on your head is glorious that that's still done. An ancient way of moving goods around is still done the same way. Do you know how amazing that is? And yes, I can do that too. And it does nothing to you. You know, I mean, I guess if your weight is too heavy and you haven't been doing it for a while, maybe it could, but other than that, there's no issues. So please, you can't not build Africa without Africans. You just can't. And Ghanaians in the diaspora, Ghanaians in Ghana are full of knowledge. It's just a matter of being able to collaborate together without all the unnecessary backdoor nonsense that happens. Yeah, I threw that in there. And probably I'm on a roll right now. Let me stop. I don't know if that was two parts to that question, but I just kind of went in on that part. I don't know. Somebody said word, okay? Word up. All right, sorry. Guys, I appreciate if you press the like button. Throw me questions. I see that there are additional questions out there. Somebody else gave me a super chat. I don't even know if I said thank you, but whoever gave me that second super chat, y'all, thank you. Oh, I see it now. Q2Co X, thank you so much, boo. You know I'm taking a drink on that one. Okay. Thank you so much. These are my birthday drinks, so don't you judge me. And if you do, F you. I don't care. I'm having my drinks. Thank you very much. The message you said is, happy early birthday, Queen. The diaspora is coming home. I love it. I can't wait for people to come back and build Africa, and don't come back here broke. But, you know, that's not to you. That's just to others. Why are you threatened? Oh, the land video I made. I don't know. I made some people extremely upset. And those really vicious comments, I deleted them. I didn't respond. I didn't do anything. I just deleted them because it's just too insinuatory. But, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm grown. I'm grown. I didn't raise babies, okay? I didn't have babies around me my whole life because I come from a very big family. And I was raised a certain way, and the children around me, my own children, raised a certain way. I can tell you right now, if you are a person that are doing wrong, you know you're doing wrong, and you constantly are trying to defend that wrong because you want somebody to believe what you're doing is right, that's gonna come out in the end. And for me, if everything is on the up and up, you shouldn't be mad at me. You can say your piece without being disrespectful, without threatening, without telling me I'm a guest in Ghana, which is so wrong, or without telling me to go back to Canada. Yeah, somebody told me to go back to Canada. I was like, damn right. When was I in Canada? Somebody told me to go back to Canada. Everybody's telling me to go back to where I came from. And you know, Black folks in the US are up in arms. Let me tell you, up in arms. But here's my thing, people. Why y'all gotta have free shit? Like, you know, and even when you know it's not free, why you gotta get mad at me if I'm stating the obvious? Why you mad because I just said it's not free? You shouldn't be mad about that. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's see. Hi, Mr. Hunt. Where are the best hospitals in and around the capital region? I know for me personally, I feel that Ridge Hospital is one of the best ones, and that's in Accra, and that's in Northridge. That's in the city center of Accra. I'm trying to think. I think Northridge is close to Continents, I think. I'm not sure, but I've been to that hospital. Beautiful. Looks just like any brand new hospital you'll see anywhere in the West. Fully staffed with professional nurses and doctors and all the people required to make a hospital run. That's the only one I know of, right? People talk about this military hospital, but I don't know what that is. You know, there's other ones I'm sure, but that's the only one that I know of in Accra that is to the same standards that we would be used to. Now, are there other ones? Yes, of course, I've seen many of them, but I'm not sure how I feel about them. So there's that. And because the pharmacists here are so good, I'm more comfortable just going to them, telling them what I feel, the symptoms, all these things, and having them prescribe, or not prescribe, but give me medicine that works well for that. Like when I had that lingering cough after I had malaria, I got some good medicine from a phenomenal pharmacist. So I don't know, their pharmacy school must be on point. Okay, I'm letting you know that these pharmacists, shit, let me tell you something, they good. They're good. Would you encourage going to the Gambia or Senegal as much as Ghana? I encourage you to go to any African country that you are comfortable with. I mean, it's all about coming to Africa. It's not coming to a specific country. It's about where does your soul feel at peace? Where do you feel most connected? You know what I mean? So Africa is huge. So I would say go visit these places, including Ghana, and then you decide what's best for you. I don't encourage one place over another. For the people who are set on coming to Ghana, and for the people who are set to coming to Africa, I talk about the BlackUnicorn Academy because I made it for people who want to repatriate back to Africa. And then a lot of the examples I use for, let's say, housing, buying land, things of that nature will be Ghana specific, because that is the area in which I have my company, in which I do all my research, in which lawyers are interact with are here. And this is what I know. When you talk about repatriating to Africa, there's a lot of things that are 100% similar across the board that we talk about as well in the academy. So that's why you might hear me say, like, join the BlackUnicorn Academy and all these things. It's because it's relevant to a successful repatriation. Because plenty of people have moved to Africa, Ghana, Gambia, Senegal, Ethiopia, Kenya, wherever, and leave in a year, leave in 2 years, because they're so frustrated because they don't know how to navigate. They don't know how to get around and do what they need to do in the system, because the system's not going to change for you. But you're going to need to learn how to work within it and around it so that you can get things done, or forget about it. Okay. Okay, Nimram, we all have to do our best to build Africa. And I love the way you tell the truth. It will make the bad ideas to reduce. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. The land video is on point. I appreciate the raw truth. You must be careful purchasing land overseas, especially as a foreigner. That is true. And even Ghanaians in the diaspora have to be very careful about purchasing land unseen when they're still living in the US. They need to be here on the ground and see. So it can happen to anyone. Thank you, Cook 69. Okay, so let me see what else is here. There's a lot of chatter happening, which is amazing. I love that. Let me catch up. Let me scroll down so I can catch up. Okay, and get some of the more current questions out here. Let's see. Happy birthday, Queen. Why are you not popping wine? Because I drank all that shit yesterday. Whoops. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, you'll visit 6 countries and stay at least a year before deciding I will repatriate. That's a good plan. Everyone's plan on how they're going to come back to Africa should be unique to them. And I think that your plan is amazing for you. And I hope that it helps you decide on where you want to be. Can the academy help me figure out how to work in America and live and do business in Africa at the same time? I need to make money. Yeah, it can. Of course, it's really focused on repatriating, but there's a whole set of business modules and more to come talking about doing business in Africa, and especially the different industries and how to be able to do things remotely. So, but you have to make sure that you have quality, what do they call it that work for you? Employees. Totally blank. Quality employees and a partner who can take care of things on the ground when you're living in the States. So yeah, I post new content on the academy each Sunday. So every week something new is up there. I'm coming back home of my ancestors are coming to heal, learn, and teach with love, humility, and respect. I expect the same. You will get the same. That's exactly how it is. I think Ghana is a great place to live. I know that I challenge the norms with Ghanaians simply because, and I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say this, but a lot of Ghanaians are very passive aggressive. Like instead of saying exactly what they mean, they will beat around the bush or kind of tell you indirectly. And I'm a very direct person. So when you tell me, and I don't understand clues. So when you tell me things indirectly and you're trying to give me clues, I'm at a loss. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I asked you a question, so you're going to answer it or not, right? That doesn't really work with Ghanaians. So I am learning a different way to communicate, and it's hard. It's hard. I have some struggles sometimes. I mean, I feel like I have an interpreter. Like, he doesn't know he's my interpreter, but he do be interpreting shit for me because I just be like, what do they mean? You know, and then he'll be like, oh, no, this is what they really mean. And then I can communicate better when I know what people really mean. So, you know, I think that for me personally, Ghana is a great country. For some of you, Ghana would be great. For some of you, you may not like it. But I do want to say, when I talk about corruption, corruption is everywhere. Corruption is just not in Ghana. Corruption is everywhere. The U.S. is prevalent with corruption. I mean, shit, it's in your face, out in the open constantly with this crackhead that's in the office, right? You know, Agent Orange is there letting everything be on blast, right? Most corruption is hidden behind official names like a lobbyist and lobbying, you know, all corrupt. You know what I mean? All these little things that they do in order to bribe congressmen, bribe senators, but they don't call it bribes anymore. They might call it, you know, donations. You know, everybody's corrupt. You know, it's just that I feel that if you're going to be corrupt, you still should be able to build the country. And the country and the people in the country shouldn't be at such a detriment as sometimes that you see in a place so rich with natural resources. And so when I talk about these things, it does rub many people the wrong way, but you know, it is what it is. I can't recommend a dentist because I haven't been to a dentist here, but I do know for sure there are reputable dentists and eye doctors here, as well as obstetricians. Which one is an obstetrician? Is that the one for the eyes? I don't know. Gynecologists. You know, there's a ton of chiropractors. There's a ton of great doctors here. You just have to find them. And you don't find these doctors until you need that service. You know what I mean? I don't need that service. I had a prescription filled right before I came here. So I'm good at least for another year before I go back to an eye doctor. And I literally went to the dentist before I left Germany. So I don't have to do these things right now. And I'm relatively a healthy person. So for me, going to the doctor is rare. So if you have health issues, like, okay, so somebody did ask me in the Facebook group about health issues. If I have, somebody said something about like, if they had type 2 diabetes, can they get access to insulin? And I'm just like, of course you can get access to insulin. People have diabetes here. But do I know how much it costs? No. Do I know what type of insulin they have? No. Do I know the best doctor to go to if you have diabetes? No, I don't have any of these issues. So of course I don't know. However, there will be other diasporans that live here that may know these answers to your questions that are very specific like this, but you won't really know until you're on the ground and start really meeting and talking to people. So that might be helpful to somebody, I don't know. Okay, guys, we are having our monthly meeting for August on August 14th, Saturday. for the Black Unicorn Academy. Right now, only people who can attend this meeting are members of the Black Unicorn Academy. Depending on how many RSVP for the event, I may open it up to outside people who are not part of the Academy like I did last time. But if we have a good number of people, if I have at least, I don't know, there's almost 100 people in this Academy right now. So if I have, too many people RSVP, we're not going to be able to do a call with outsiders as well. If we have, half that amount RSVP, then I might open it up to people from the outside. I don't know. But if I do, I'll put it on the post for my community page on YouTube and let you know there is a fee. But I would suggest if you want to be part of it, you be part of the Black Unicorn Academy, because each month we have these calls where I go into detail about a specific subject. This month, based on the polling I did with the Academy members and the people that responded, people want to know about business registration, because I successfully did that, and also want to know about repatriation back to Africa. So we're going to deep dive into that during our call that we will have. So if you're interested, sign up for the Academy. If you don't want to sign up for the Academy, just look out for my posts. If you don't see one, it just means we're not inviting people from the outside or non-Academy members at this time. And if you want to know more information, go to the website that's on the screen, BlackUnicorn.org. Oh, that's the hospital, 37 military hospital, government owned. I heard about this hospital. I don't know anything about it. I've never actually seen it or been there, but it says military hospital, so, I guess it's good. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so tree. Okay. Yes, I'm interested in joining your academy. Thank you. I plan to visit when the travel ban is lifted. I'm working on learning the tree. I think you meant to spell tree, like TWI is how they spell it, tree language. Okay, yes, that's awesome. They have, there's some free tree classes right there on YouTube. There's a great guy who has these short little YouTube clips where he goes through the tree, like the phrases and stuff. I like his videos. I can't remember his name, but anyway. And if you have a one-on-one person, that's even better. That helps them make some income and it helps you learn what you need to learn. Fantastic. Yes, I'm interested in joining the Academy. If you want to join, please go to theblackunicorn.org to join. If I have Ghanaians sitting here up on this channel right now and you are tree speakers and you would like extra money or you need money because you are a graduate who is unemployed, I suggest that you make your services available to people so that you can teach them tree and they can pay you a fee and learn tree from you and maybe learn a little bit about the culture. Join the Facebook group and then you can go and talk about that on there and see who wants to do Zoom meetings with you and pay you for your services. Because there's too many unemployed young people here in Ghana who are highly intelligent, want to do some type of work and don't even know where to start. Start there. You don't even need a website. You come on my Facebook group, I'll let you advertise for free. Come on with it. Okay. Let's see what else is new. Okay. Here's another hospital, Nayaho Hospital. I know I said it wrong. I pronounced all the words wrong. But that's good to know. Thank you so much for letting us know. Corruption is everywhere, but are the repats and diaspora being targeted? Because it seems whenever you call them out, there's a backlash. Of course you're being targeted. Why wouldn't you be targeted? Y'all like deer in the headlights. So was I. Look, y'all, let me tell you something. When I talk about this land, it's for a reason, because they tried to get me when I came to visit my first visit, and I was serious about buying land. But one, I don't break off my coins that quick because I'm already skeptical, okay? Truth. And two, I didn't understand the land process. And I knew it. And when I would ask questions, I kept getting run around, beat around the bush. You can give me the money now, just Western Union to me, or pull it out of your ATM. No, heifer, I ain't pulling shit out of the ATM and giving it to you. You lost your ever-loving mind? I need some official documentation, okay? So because of my own experiences And then because of all the time and effort I put out to find out about this free land, because I didn't just talk about this free land out the blue. I really didn't. I put in a lot of time and effort to get as much information as I could about it on my own, since I live here and I'm on the ground, including seeing it. And then not only that, the information I got from my followers talking about it and their own experience corroborated everything. So then I did the video. And, you know, you get backlash because when fools ain't on point and everybody got their hand in the pot and you mixing up the pot, you know what I'm saying? People don't like that, you know, and that's just true, you know, but my thing is very simple. Stop saying something's free when it's not. 2, just be very honest and direct about how things are working so people understand and know. And then lastly, for those of you who've never been to a developing country and never been to Ghana and never been to a place that doesn't have electricity or sewage or any other type of utilities, and talking about you're going to build earth bag homes, or you're going to build up a tent, or you're going to build up whatever, you know, you need to be realistic on how much is these things going to cost. You know, they need roads for you to even get to wherever your land is supposed to be. How long will it take to get the roads in there? Borehole dug so people can get water. You know, will there be schools? Will the people help? Are the people in the community actually helping out the people who are coming to get this free land? Are they actually going to build things for the community, like schools, you know, toilet facilities, stores, you know, provide jobs and things that people can do and support the communities around that area, you know? So if you're not saying, my simple thing is, if you're not putting your money where your mouth is, you're full of shit to me. So I just said it the way I see it, period. And I feel that anybody is a target when you're new to a new place. I don't care if it's Africa. I don't care if it's the UK. I don't care if it's Germany. I don't care if it's the US. If you're new to the place, somebody's going to find a way to target you and get something from you. But if you already know the game and you know how to navigate, you see it coming and you keep it moving. And then you get the opportunity that's right for you, but not rushing it. You get that opportunity that's right for you when you actually have time to be on the ground, see things for yourself, speak to chiefs on your own, or, you know, not on your own, but with a trusted Ghanaian that's with you. Learn a bit about the community, the people, the development that's already happening, and how realistically can you contribute? How realistically can you build something? How quickly can you do that? Because you might be talking all this big game about you building this, building that. You don't have no idea about sustainable building. You don't have any idea how much it costs to build here in Ghana. And you know, you don't know how long it's going to take you, because your money going to run out at some point, and then you're going to have to re-up. You know, you got to charge up again, right? And that takes time. So, you know, look at me going on a tangent. Let me shut my mouth. Okay. Government official, girl, bye. Okay, the corruption in Ghana is worse than the West. Government officials don't take bribes in America before they do what they are supposed to do, but Ghana, almost every government official take money. Okay, so you are probably a Ghanaian living here in Ghana. I'm gonna tell you right now, government officials in the U.S. damn sure take money, baby. I'm coming from Chicago. Them crackers out there be taking money for everything. And not even the white folks, it's everybody, black folks, Latinos, all of them taking money. That's why they all keep going to jail, because they keep taking money from people and then doing favors and then making something happen after the fact. So it's not just Ghana, but I'm here in Ghana, and the way the corruption works here is it's just so different and so shocking how in your face it is. See, in the States, it's not in your face. It's secretly done. It's more hidden. You know, it's very, you know what's there, but you're not really sure. Here, it's just bam. You know, culture shock. Guys, if you're inside of this chat, please like the chat. I would appreciate that. Just hit the like button. If I haven't called out your name, please forgive me. I know that you are in here. Thank you all so much for joining the chat. Whether you're inside the chat and you left a comment, or you said hi, or if you're in the internets and you're watching me, thank you so much, because if you're watching me, you love me. If you are a hater and you watching me, hey boo, welcome. Because I got a lot of creepers and trolls that be loving me, baby. They just love me so much. And I don't know why. So it is what it is. But I am going to go ahead and keep looking through these questions and responding to them for a bit more. You know, I don't really do these longer than an hour, so we're already almost 50 minutes in. So I will be responding in a minute. Oh, my beer is getting warm. I don't know why I like no warm beer. I'm gonna have to, okay, y'all, I'm gonna take a big chug in a minute. Let me see. All right, let me go down here. I feel like I'm behind on these comments. I am. I'll just start putting some things up here while I look and see if there's an actual another question. Can't stand professional talkers. You are real and not a panhandler. Girl, you my age, talking about some panhandlers. Like many sorry ass Pan-Africaners. Look, unlike my peers, and I guess I can say that because I'm on YouTube, right? I don't know. I live here. I live in Ghana, right? You know, I wasn't born here, but I live here now, right? And whenever I say I'm doing something, it's never going to be immediate, but I'm going to do it and get it done, like registering my business, like starting the business, like getting things off the ground, going, doing things that's necessary to help the clients we have be able to secure places so when they land, they can see what they need to see and make a decision. You know, I'm not playing no games. Like we about it. We are not playing no games. And I have a great partner. So I think when you have someone that's like-minded with you and you can get that focus out and do what you need to do, things pop off and can happen. But complacency is king. And it's easy for people to get complacent, make excuses, complain, sabotage, collaborate, and try to take somebody down, because, you know, Black people the world over have a crabs in a barrel syndrome learned from white people when they constantly pit us against each other. And so it's just throughout what we do. And unfortunately, some of us who try to break away from that nonsense, you have them crabs trying to pull you back down. But I'm not playing them games because I'm about it. I'm focused and I want to help other people get back, you know, and unlike, you know, those running around selling t-shirts and other weird shit, I actually have real skills and I'm putting them to work. And that's why you got Black Unicorn Academy. Just go to theblackunicorn.org, check it out. It's also why I don't use Patreon, because I have skills, putting those skills to work. That's why the content that I have that other people would probably put on Patreon, I put it on my own platform that I created myself using cloud computing. And speaking of that, those of you interested in tech, I'm going to be doing videos all of August, not just about repatriating to Africa, but also about tech in Ghana. So you're going to see 2 videos per week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes I'll release on Sunday, which will be a house video to see what property we have listing. But Tuesdays typically will be like repatriation videos about moving to Ghana. And those Thursday videos for the month of August, the entire month, are going to be tech videos, talking about different technologies, talking about business tech, all this stuff. And that's for those people who have been asking me to do more videos about tech. So we'll see how that goes. And then September, I probably will change it to something else, but we'll see. I'm still giving you the content that you want when it comes to moving to Africa, repatriating to Africa, knowing about living in Ghana and all those things, but I'm adding to it to provide a little bit more content for those who are either in the tech field, learning the tech field now, or want to get in the tech field and want to be able to do these things when they come to Africa, which you can do, whether it's Ghana or any other country, you can do it because the internet, y'all, is everywhere, okay? It's global now, so you can get it everywhere. Okay, it's just that electricity that'd be funny. All right. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put stuff up there. Guys, I know it's early where you all are from. Good morning. Good afternoon for those of you in Dubai. And good afternoon for those of you in the EU and Ghana who are watching me. So I know some of you just joined, so that's why I'm saying that. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe now. And I finally got to 5,000. I'm very happy about that. I hope organically I can grow to 10. And then, you know, eventually make it higher than that so we can reach more Black people. You guys might be surprised, though. I have a lot of white people that watch me. And I didn't realize these white people was watching me. I mean, I ain't gonna hate it. It's cool. I'm cool with that. But they reach out to me. And they're real positive, which I think is ironic because Negroes be hating. I'm just like, what? This is so interesting. It's so interesting. You never know who's watching you on YouTube. YouTube is an interesting dynamic. Okay, so can anyone tell me when Ghana is open for international flights? I booked to fly mid-September. I think what's important here is that you keep your flight the way it is. Let's wait for the president to come out with his address. He addresses the nation pretty much every Sunday. Lately, it's been almost like bi-weekly. So we will see. He may address the nation tonight or it will be next Sunday. I don't know. I haven't actually been watching TV today to see, because they'll put up like a little commercial letting you know when he's going to address the nation. When he does that, that's when he announced what has opened next in the phase reopening, because kids here are back in school, even though they're about to go on vacation, because they do their education system is set up so differently than the States. It's more like British system, but also very unique to Africa. But kids in the high school, junior high school level went back to school about a month ago or so, took their exams, and then they're back home for summer vacation. So that was part of the phase opening. The last one that he just did, he talked about sporting events going back into effect. He talked about tourism sites being open, and tourism in Ghana, foreigners are the ones who go to see tourist stuff. You, me, you know what I mean? All the people coming from other parts of the world go to the tourist sites here, and they're all opened up again. Actually, I think most of them will have their official opening for sure by Monday, August 3rd, which is my birthday, tomorrow. Everybody will be officially open fully, the tourist sites anyway, that day. So if you're opening the tourist sites, the borders are next. So we'll just see what he says. I believe it's going to be tonight, but if not, it will definitely be next Sunday where he will give an announcement, and let's just hope that those borders will be open soon. But you guys need to be prepared, because when the borders open, you are 99% likely to have to go into quarantine, just like they do in Gambia, just like they do in other countries when people come in from different regions of the world. And US is a hot spot, like fire, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you try to avoid Corona, you still gonna wind up getting that shit because they are controlling it. So Ghana is going to be vigilant, I'm sure, and make people go into quarantine, because they already make Ghana nationals who come back go into quarantine. So yeah, for 14 days. So just be mindful of that. If you're planning a vacation, make sure you have enough time to do quarantine so that you can get through and be able to enjoy seeing Ghana as well. All right. Wow, are you serious? As soon as I landed at Kodaka Airport, I was approached by the police security guards literally with their hands out asking for money. Yeah, you know, you never know. I got some funky looks, y'all. Y'all already know my looks be hella crazy. So, you know, they be trying that shit with me, but they don't know what I am, because my looks be so crazy. And then I got a big old giant ass. They probably like, oh, you know what? Let's leave her alone. Let's leave her alone right now before we get in trouble. So they don't even know that I'm not Ghanaian until I open my mouth. They suspect it because I have locks and this pointy nose, but they really don't know for sure until I start talking, because Ghanaians, y'all, you don't know, come in a variety of colors as well, okay? Lots of different shades of blackness, lots of different physical features as well. So, you know, remember the colonizers were here. There was a lot of integrating. And then you also have a lot of people that are biracial. you know? So you might even know they're biracial, but they are. So you have this big collective of Ghanaians that are all as different as Black Americans in the US. And I think that's important to know, because I think some people think that all Ghanaians are the same, like in feature wise and look wise, and they're not. They're just as complex as we are in the diaspora. Guys, please like the video if you're still in here. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, let me go ahead and get through some more of these. Okay, so I don't add people to a mailing list. If you want to, first of all, I'm putting Tech in Ghana series on YouTube for free. They're very high level, basic, to the point, but they're talking about different areas of tech. If you want to be a part and be able to either learn from or know how to use technology in certain ways for your business, including cyber, then I'm creating a whole different membership for that in the BlackUnicorn Academy, and you can be a part of that. I just haven't gotten to that yet because it takes time to create these things. First, I was going to see what the reception would be on YouTube to see if there is a interest in that, and then I'll move forward with that. But for now, there is no mailing list. You know what I mean? You know, just subscribe, bro. Just subscribe, and then you can see it when they post. You know, I post every Tuesday and Thursdays now at noon, so that is in the morning in U.S. time. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. Yay, thank you. I'm happy about reaching that too. I feel like it's going to be a great journey from here. You know, I think that first 5,000 is just a little tough to get. And then it just, you know, it goes, you know. I want good people to follow me, to help me provide good content for folks and not just anybody. So I think it's great that I'm having a more organic growth spurt here on YouTube. There's a lot of side conversation. I'm not sure what's popping. Like, I don't know. Okay. Comparing lobbying that happens in Congress to government employees who literally ask for money before they process your passport application. Okay. Well, you got sucker ass suckers everywhere. If you a sucker, they gonna get your money. If you ain't a sucker, they're not gonna ask you for no money. They're just gonna take longer to process your passport application. If you being rude and acting crazy, they gonna ask you for money. So, you know, to each his own. If you never lived in the US and you don't know how US government work and you don't know how things really operate except for what you saw on TV, what you doing? You know what? I'm done. I'm done. Okay, I will wait to travel until the pandemic is contained. I don't want to get stuck somewhere and can't leave. And that's fair if you're not interested in repatriating. People who are interested in repatriating are ready to bounce. And I don't blame them. You know, I got out of Germany not even knowing a pandemic was coming. I just knew I had to leave at that moment in time. And I was so ready to leave that my guy was so surprised when I was like, I have a ticket, I'm leaving. And he was like, you have a what? You need to stay there and do X, Y, and Z. You cannot come this quick, blah, 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 blah. I was like, nope, I'm a Leo. My mind is made up. I'm done. I'm out. I did the research I needed to do. This is where I need to be. I got to go. Best decision I ever made, because I tell you what, 2-3 months after getting here, the pandemic started. Best decision ever. But, you know, to each his own. We all are a bit different. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, you know, I'm pretty much done with my beer. And it's hot. I really don't be liking hot beer. Good thing I got some more in the freezer. Okay. Let's see. Okay, guys. Well, I think that's it. You know, got some haters in the house, you know, whatever. Remember, if you're interested in being part of the Black Unicorn Academy, go to theblackunicorn.org go to theblackunicorn.org. And the top navigation bar, you'll see Black Unicorn Academy, which will take you through the steps to join the academy. If you're part of the academy, you get the content that I create on moving, living, and working, doing business, and investing in Ghana. When I say working, I mean starting your own business in Ghana. And all that content is video content. I also create resources for you and provide you information on where to find and the information that you need once you get here to Ghana. So new content comes on weekly, and we have monthly calls. We're going to have a monthly call in August. Those of you who are a part of Black Unicorn Academy and you're on this call, there are a few of you, I will be sending you an email the next day or two, probably tomorrow, maybe it's probably my birthday, maybe not tomorrow, but definitely Tuesday, on the time and date for the academy. I'm pretty sure August 14th is a Saturday. It's going to be a Saturday. And please make sure you RSVP, meaning that you accept the invitation, so I get an accurate head count of who's going to be part of the call, so that if people want to join who are not part of the academy and pay the fee, they can join. So those of you who are interested, I'll be putting that information as a post on my community page. The rest of you, I hope that you liked the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. I'm trying to read at the same time while I'm talking, which is crazy. Let me go to this last one really quickly. How do you navigate finding work in Ghana? I am looking for a job, and some people are asking for application fees. Not sure if it's a bribe, LOL. Okay, first of all, okay. So girl, you must be new to the channel. Welcome. I'm gonna tell you, I am a huge advocate of not finding jobs in Ghana for a whole bunch of reasons. Number one, most of these jobs are gonna pay you in CDs, and you're used to making dollars, euros, or pounds. Considerable difference, which means that you may or may not be able to even live off of the salary they try to offer you. Okay, doing business, business attitude, how they approach business, the attitude that they have doing business is extraordinarily different than you have ever seen, ever. Unless you were raised in Africa, you ain't never seen nothing like this. Maybe if you're from the Caribbean. The Caribbean will be very close when it comes to business attitude as in Africa. And this is true for any part of Africa, not just Ghana, any part of sub-Saharan Africa. So I suggest you come trying to make a job based on the skill sets you already have and not looking for work. If you want to look for work, you can. Will you be asked for application fees? You may not. It just depends on the level of experience you have and the type of jobs you're looking for. Why would you pay an application fee for a job? Were you paying an application fee for a job at anywhere else? What, you trying to apply for the post office and take their test and they make you pay for the test? Girl, bye. No. You come to Africa looking to create opportunities for people, not to take opportunities from people. I do not mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean that in a very, I'm talking to you like I'm your mama way. Because real talk, you will be extremely disappointed trying to work here in Ghana when you are not used to the culture. If you're used to the culture or your parents are Ghanaian, then maybe so. You have family here, they can walk you through the cultural nuances and you can get through it. But if not, I wouldn't even play them games. I really wouldn't even play them games. I would come to create, not to take. Okay, all right. All right. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. May you have a wonderful and blessed week. Thanks, guys. Bye.